There are women who always seem well-dressed, regardless of the day or the commitment. Not because they have a huge wardrobe, but because they follow a logic that most people never learned. These are 7 tricks that stylists use with their own clients and that change how you present yourself to the world. I'll start with the simplest of all, having a formula that works for you and only for you. Trick 1. Have a personal formula that always works. The first trick solves something that almost every woman has felt: opening a full wardrobe and not knowing what to wear. That morning paralysis, looking at everything and seeing nothing. This isn't a lack of clothes, it's a lack of structure. Stylists call it the elevated personal uniform. You define a look structure that flatters your body and your routine and repeat that logic with different pieces. An ivory shirt with straight chocolate pants and cognac loafers. Or a substantial white tee with navy-tailored pants and a black bag. Or a wine turtleneck blouse with a beige midi skirt and nude slingbacks. 3 different combinations, same formula underneath. What changes is color, fabric, accessory. What doesn't change is the feeling that the look works. The most common mistake: buying beautiful pieces that don't complete anything you already own. The second trick eliminates last-minute crises in a way you'll never want to abandon. Trick 2. Organize the wardrobe by looks, not just by categories. Most women think a full wardrobe is a solved wardrobe. It's not. You can have 50 pieces, and when you need them most, feel like you have nothing to wear. Because the problem was never quantity. It was organization. What stylists do is build the wardrobe by complete looks, not by categories. Instead of shirts go here, pants go there, you think in ready answers for real situations. Look at this example: dark jeans, white cotton shirt, cognac loafer, and a structured wine bag. Seems simple, and it is, but it's complete. Now the decisive detail. Photograph each production on your phone, including the right lingerie and accessories. The wardrobe becomes a visual catalog of solutions. Don't just leave the clothes ready, leave the entire look proposal ready. In the next trick, one single piece changes the reading of any look, even the simplest ones. Trick 3. Include at least one piece that holds its shape. Have you ever left the house with a look that seemed right in the mirror and arrived somewhere feeling something was loose, undefined, as if the clothes hadn't arrived alongside you? This is the third of 7 tricks, and it explains exactly why that happens. Stylists apply a principle almost automatically. No look works well if all the pieces are equally fluid. There needs to be at least one with its own structure, something that doesn't lose its shape throughout the day. A poplin shirt, tailored pants, a vest, a firm belt, a light blazer. Any of these already solves it. Look at the difference. A white tee with loose viscose palazzo pants. The look exists, but it seems incomplete without anchoring. Now swap for gray tailored pants. Same tee, same black mule. The entire silhouette changes. It's the structure of the pants that organizes the combination. This happens because the structured piece functions as the backbone of the look. The others can be light, comfortable, as long as there's that support point. A fluid dress with a dark leather belt, a tank with a long-line vest, and straight pants. The comfort stays. The shape stays too. What comes next is where many women lose consistency without realizing it, and it has to do with a decision you make before even opening the wardrobe. Trick 4. Limit the number of colors on busy days. Too many colors in a rushed look are like noise. The eye doesn't know where to go, and the production seems hurried even when it wasn't. This is the 4th of 7 tricks, and it already starts correcting a very common mistake. Imagine medium jeans, a coral blouse, a green bag, large gold earrings, and red pumps. Each piece, in isolation, might even be beautiful. Together, they compete. The look speaks loudly, but says nothing. Now remove the coral, the green, and the red. In comes straight chocolate pants, a substantial ivory fabric blouse, and a caramel bag. Same gold accessory, same leather shoe, but now everything speaks to each other. This is what stylists call working with chromatic continuity. One color anchors the look, the second offers contrast or light, and if there's a third, it appears only in the detail: a belt, an earring, a bag, nothing more. Another example that works very well in everyday life: a navy crepe midi dress, wine slingbacks, and nothing else besides a small gold earring. 3 colors total. The look seems planned because the palette has logic. The decisive detail is this: when you have little time, reducing colors is more efficient than adjusting the clothes. A lean palette hides the rush and increases the feeling of care, even if the look took 5 minutes. And in the next trick, there's something that transforms any production at the 2 points that nobody usually plans, and that reveal everything about how truly ready a woman really is. Trick 5. Treat the bag and shoe as part of the clothes. You chose the clothes, match the colors, the structure is good, and then you leave the house. It's only when you arrive at the elevator mirror, under harsher light, that you notice the shoe is scuffed, the bag slightly misshapen, and that look that seemed right suddenly seems incomplete. This is the 5th of 7 tricks, and it touches something that most women still underestimate. The clothes can be the simplest in the world. Dark jeans, white shirt, nothing special. Now imagine that same combination with a well-maintained cognac loafer and a structured bag. Look at this outfit: dark straight jeans, white poplin shirt, cognac loafer, and a firm caramel leather baguette bag. It works, right? It has finish. It has intention. Now swap only the accessories: the same jeans, the same shirt, but with a beaten-up sneaker and a fabric tote. The entire look drops a level. Not because of the clothes, but because of what's at the extremities. Bag and shoe are the points where the eye lands and decides whether that woman prepared herself or not. The shoe anchors the base of the body. The bag closes the silhouette at the center. When both are well maintained, they elevate any piece around them. Another example: a beige chemise dress with wine slingbacks and a medium structured chocolate bag. Then, straight navy pants with an off-white blouse and a caramel mule. Upkeep is worth as much as the style. 2 clean, versatile shoes and 1 organized bag do more for the look than 10 pieces stored without criteria. The next trick solves a problem that most people don't even consider a problem until they're caught in it. Before the next trick, let me tell you something. How many times have you opened a closet full of clothes and still thought, I have nothing to wear? The problem isn't a lack of clothes. It's that nobody ever taught you how to combine the pieces you already have. That's why I put together a guide with over 150 looks. Tested one by one, using only 15 pieces you probably already have at home. And the best part, you don't even need to think. Just choose the look, copy it piece by piece, and in 5 minutes, you're ready to go. The link is in the pinned comment and in the description. And if you're watching on TV, just point your phone at the QR code on the screen. Trick 6. Have a home look that also lets you answer the door or step out quickly. This trick goes a little beyond what you've seen so far and reaches territory that almost nobody talks about openly. Most women aren't caught looking sloppy at a party. They're caught at home at 2 in the afternoon when the intercom rings and there's a visitor at the door, or when they need to go downstairs to pick up a package, or when the day changes plans without warning. The mistake isn't going out without a perfect hairstyle. It's not having a decent home base to elevate at a moment's notice. This is 6 of 7, and it goes a level above what you just saw. The concept is simple. Home clothes don't need to be a production, but they need to be presentable. Straight knit pants with an ivory tee and a light cardigan already solve it. A soft fabric midi dress with a refined low sandal already solve it. Comfortable palazzo pants with a lightly rolled sleeve shirt already solve it. Look at this outfit. Straight knit pants in a Fendi color, substantial ivory cotton tee, an oversized sand cardigan, and a caramel leather flat sandal. Look at what happens when you put on this combination. Comfortable, loose, easy to wear inside the house, but clean, with shape, without any worn or sheer piece. This is already the partial result. The transforming detail: in the drawer near the door, keep a pair of small earrings and a medium structured bag. In 90 seconds, this home base becomes a look capable of appearing anywhere without embarrassment. Domestic comfort doesn't need to look like abandonment. Stained clothes, sheer leggings, worn flip-flops, that's not rest, that's carelessness. The final trick is the most revealing of all, and takes less than 3 minutes to apply every day. Trick 7. Create a finishing signature that can be done in a few minutes, and we arrive at the 7th trick. This was the one I promised from the beginning of the video, the one that ties together everything that came before, and is, in my opinion, the most powerful of the 7. Because you can have the formula, the organized wardrobe, the structure in the look, the right palette, the well-maintained accessories, the home uniform. But there's a woman who uses all of that and still seems to have something more. A period at the end of a sentence that nobody can name, but everyone notices. That's what this trick creates. Stylists call it the presence signature. The idea is simple. You choose 2 or 3 fixed elements that appear in your look frequently enough to become recognition. It doesn't need to be every day, but it needs to be consistent. And it needs to be close to the face, which is where people's gaze goes first. It can be a medium gold earring you repeat in completely different looks, a lipstick in a tone that is yours, hair always pulled back in a clean and intentional way, a short necklace, a scarf, a watch that appears even in your simplest productions. Look at what happens in practice. A substantial white cotton shirt, dark straight jeans, and a sculptural gold earring, nothing else. Now the same jeans, a beige knit blouse, and the same earring. Everything around it changes. The earring remains. And suddenly the 2 looks seem to come from the same woman. That's visual identity. Now a simple black dress with wine lipstick and hair pulled back low. 3 minutes. And the production seems like it was thought about for days. The repetition of a well-chosen detail makes the clothes seem intentional, even when you were in a hurry. It doesn't depend on inspiration. Doesn't depend on time. It only depends on you having decided once what is yours. The bonus that closes everything. Apply all 7 tricks in sequence in one single look this week. A formula that works on your body. Assembled looks. 1 piece with structure, 2 main colors, well-maintained shoe and bag, home base ready, and your signature close to the face. When you look in the mirror, you won't see 7 rules. You'll see a woman with style. And that difference between seeming like you tried and seeming like you're simply that way is exactly what this video came to teach you.